Kwabena Edubwine, after say a year, the prosecution witness no a court testify against him. I just say transactions be any a signed check be a it is na or the a man a girlfriend any if you are to the man a girlfriend. Abusuya Sisiano Kwabena Edubwine the case no a drew final stage any kwine says Sisiano should be free mobile because witness no state witness no what testify approve ama judges no full evidence I see Kwabena Edubwine in the case no akwakoye chairman won't in the case see an court no and then the final ruling eba bontia ebusuya enye asam ketwa kra Kevin Taylor aba drop and hot details said amaye yen semombre yen kasa bebre wa mama yen kona yen konkotie ensema Kevin Taylor edituda efa Kwabena Edubwine evidence just a witness no approve and I say provided at the judges no mama kona yen konkotie unsubscribe ya subscribe and hit on the notification bells and any update be able dropping on so once ebe to me akabi gossip politics TV so better one say
nana banga Edubwine case this in another mirror Mexico another banga Edubwine case this about Kwabena Edubwine caused 2.5 million Ghana cedis to be sent to Rashida Sani's 1ZA Limited from BNC bank account. We abayua na sebio oye juma ema obi a yefreno Kwabena Edubwine. Another banga is the dawson. O see, Your Honor, my lord, you see, Kwabena Edubwine na ejuma. O mamitam sika pole 2.5 million new Ghana cedis. Mami chiro, you got a 2.5 million new Ghana. Oh menjia, one da hono. Tete Ghana no, 20 Ghana no. Ya be shisha ahwiaka nkwa 45,000. Ba be hwie sike guo enko ho. 2.5 million new Ghana no. It is tete 10,000 articulate nkwa 30,000. Abe hwie sike guo. No hwie no adana no ko na fofraba. Sa sika no abrayo we say Edubwine ma ne transfer sa sika no koma ma abibi ye friend no den Rashida Sani national security for sika otam 2.5 million new Ghana tete Ghana sika no mo amuti asantemem no mo amuni menhia pa no uwura entrance no ma wo na ya to no ekwan na da ho ni nyina no ahwiaka 30,000 omu nyina ba no mo yegu bra no mo ko sa sika na Edubwine tamma koma maame baako we ede na eda ho te ha na yeso so nsam so your friend Rashida Sani's 1ZA Limited almost sending sika free BNC bank account Edubwine and instructed maame a your friend Mildred Donko or say me and Edubwine mami yi sa sika no every the national security for accounts 2.5 million Ghana cedis. Tete Ghana skano so opeso ka about 250 billion. Pay. Obeto nakato Ghana nyina ni Kumasi nyina still enso 250 billion. Enye sikawa. And the court asema mate wo masum no sika podio 2.5 million new Ghana. Tete Ghana no 250 billion. South Centreso kosi santase ewura bantama ebetume dwiri dan ho nyina egu esijan foforo. I'm telling you 250 billion. Just say what one has on tete but it's all good. A court let the process work. Now another banger. You don't court. I was given pre-signed checks to withdraw and wire transfers. Mildred Donko, third prosecutor witness in Edubwine's case, tells court. Mahama say, she, no, obebano, na check, yasin signed the ho. And our brother friend then pre-signed. Obekoni has signed it. Na, obaya say, sa check way. Confess ko transfer kwa 100 billion, 300 billion, 400 billion. Or say the human say oba no atam no akọ send transfer. Che say na sika we Edubwine ho otam Ghana sika or so send kwa ha, otam Ghana sika or so send kwa ha. 50 billion Ghana and you say mo amote asantime mu no mensia enche ho right ho no no 50 billion ahwiaka be 450 omu nyina ba pe na ma be hwegu still endu sa sika no sa sika nyina ko MPP asemesi ho ena ende yegina court a another banger eya witnesses no e kirechirem we ni sika afa di pansemo sa sika we ebetuma yeswame interchange yebetuma sikonfo no che eye den eye statue nkwa 545,000 ukumase me ka kire o sa sika we sa 2.5 ebetuma sikonfo no che statue sa konfo no che yebetuma sibia ofie bia mu na ni sika no bodua na ye gold yebetuma ye bi sa sika nyina MPP fo edubu ahuma fa edi we eye court another banger Kobna Boahen sent huge sums of monies from BNC accounts to friends and businesses, including proprietor of Alhaji's wife, Wache Rashida Sani. Mukaisa me catch them say Sama Amena, your friend Rashida, Sa Alhaji, Alhaji's wife, Wache, Esma Bibi Oton Wache, Oton ship. Sama Amen Mukaisa, Menemo can send me for a year. Besides, what's the name? Ansa, what's the name? What's the first name? Sa boy been no age more national, and I'm so surprised to say that boy. He's a pre-second. Your friend, besides, give me the name. Something answer. He's still at the National Signal Bureau. MPP for video Jimmy bought bruta. Sa boy no, Aslausu and the share the National Signal Bureau. The boy is still working there as we speak. That boy on an ejuma wema juma wema Boahen. Do you remember Sa boy made a scandal? The NDC are still keeping that boy at the National Signal Bureau. He's still there. Ben Ansa, or your per-second, or that day. Or na, or adopting a year bongo ideas, no. Sa boy and the country bongo ideas, or the idea shade it, no. The NDC are still keeping that boy at the National Signal Bureau. I'm telling you, he's still there. Or no, and or in between a year, Addo Boahen, and the Sama Ameno. Stolen cars in Yinano, and then a cover problem, bre, Shatawale, no, it was this guy. Ben Ansa, go and search. Or that one National Signal Bureau. NDC for no. It is sometime I saw my bodam. What is Ben Ansa doing at the National Signal Bureau? Mama bodam. Why is that boy still there? Why is he still? This is a boy who hacked your system in 2020. This is the boy who led the hacking of your system, destroying your system. Election winning here. You cannot collate elections. Ben Ansa, any group, or they are not any those criminals. That those are the people who did it. This boy has been kidnapping people. Ben Ansa no kutatuo botuo Ghana. National Signal Bureau, not Oye Jumama Aya Akwawe, Addo Boahen. These are criminals. Why are you keeping him there? You want to lose the next elections? These are people who are going to take information and go give back to Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. Are you people stupid? Why are you still keeping Ben Ansa? Why are you keeping Ben Ansa? Ben Ansa, a robber, a murderer, this foolish boy. Then you still keep this boy at the National Signal Bureau? Are you people insane? Ready. So Sabana, don't be worried. So when him say you are in the Central Regional House of Chiefs, now you're gazetted in Ahimfobeya 4, and you know that the way it was done illegally. Don't be worried about what I am about to do. So our Central House of Chiefs now, why do you know say, oh, you're hine, and you can make bribe your queen mother. Again say, ube to me ede eye ketasheshe krono sebio to me kakra owo ede buni pa fasoa. What I am about to do, the expose I made by every the Central Regional House of Chiefs, you should not be worried one bit, because me ankasa menana eye nana kuisata the Cape Coast manhine me uncle ankasa no. I respect him a lot. And he's somebody, you know, I will never do anything against the Central Regional House of Chiefs. Abra, Sebio, Mayetia, Ayemfantimine. So the respect I have for Sa Papa Dinti, and I've held on until now. And he's my uncle Prekope. And everywhere I stand, I will defend the Cape Coast of Mahine anywhere. Baby, I'm making. But you see, Nana, with all due respect, I know, say, you have heard this matter and all the things going on and what I'm about to do. Please, let me do what I have to do because I want to sanitize the Central Regional House of Chiefs. Senebeya sebi omenana se debi muniwa at least monana nom ebemu se the enkonya ene sebi house na muja no hono. It is a house sebi baby abobeko bia na muchi mucha muchisho muchia mucha munisho muchia. You will be proud of it. So yeah, penipa ba kubi all Central Regional me ferry the pa the Cape Coast or Mahine me ferry the pa. I respect him because Oyobia, we didn't win. We're living a very respectful life. But there are some chiefs at the Central Regional House of Chiefs. All the good things are him from peniphobi or air protected infantiman, air protected infantifor, and yahiniano. There are some chiefs who are very corrupt at the Central Regional House of Chiefs. And yesterday I mentioned Enyan Abasa. Oh, this man. This man is one of the most corrupt chiefs at the Central Regional House of Chiefs. Ono eneye ohine ewo Enyan Abasa. This man, a very corrupt chief. Very, very corrupt. And he lies about everything. This man, he used to be a taxi driver in New York. And sana, yeah, kofone fiabru chamana ba Gano. Na oba Gano kwa no ni ka. Ka no betwikra no nibi nipa omoma ne ka twi no ono ene tene ne ho ena sabotage omo this man. And this is the same man who with the Elmina chief one Elmina hene no sa papa na onifie demu na odeda de hotel no the Elmina hene na osori a onifie demu osori na oda hotel ohine a oti hotel sa papa we this Enyan Ebasa hene oni yire ohine oni yire. So ask yourself, how can these people, they leave any legacy for Ahiniani Adiamo Muso Mundino? He used to be a taxi driver. This is the man who was championing the idea that my father, now the Central Regional House of Chiefs, Ekachre, and in Kofeba gang, say, I'm pressurizing me, papa, time me kufuad power, say me papa mbra teams will be deny me. This man. And all the things he has been involved in, including Nyoma or just minim, on and now for fun, especially the Elmina chief. That's why I first apologized to Cape Coast Mahine. I've apologized to my father. I've apologized to Ahimfum Peniphobi in the Central Region. What I'm about to do, it will cause a lot of problems. So this man, wherever he is, and I've heard so about America, for about 8 years, this man could not come to America. Mumusa say, dear record pan or what? That this is the first time I went to about America. And you, the politicians now, more end this now. You are resourcing this man. No? You are going to be my enemy very soon. You are going to be my enemies because this is a man who did everything possible to make sure, say, Kanano Pokwajima will never become the vice president of Ghana and Mahama will need a Central Region. This Enyan Abasa chief, a very corrupt man. A very, very corrupt chief. And the kind of things I'm about to do, and you see, go to that town. A chrono say, oh yeah, or go and ask. Was say chrono? This was a man who was just a mere taxi driver in New York. He didn't have a dime when he came to Ghana. In fact, time when we are in another New York or taxi, he did not even have a place to stay. Some people took money and brought him home. Today, he has become a traditional insect. Every single bribe, he wants to take it. And why yes, Sadiana, the good Central Regional House of Chiefs for the and I have told him and I have promised him wherever he is, called to be a person could be uncle. Me say recently, me say assembly that the Central Regional House of Chiefs now. Ebusian Fono, they know themselves. This morning I talked to that Ebusian. Papa we kwaje 400,000 Ghana. And also obeyimu 100,000 Ghana dia koma ohine baako and ohine no omu change verdict no and ohine ne se onje. Sa ohine no ochina mede ne din ni nimu beba. The reason tia ohene na ngene ka kire say sa some way ya nkan ye na end up in national ye nyina ye megu ase because of this greedy man. He is still insisting. And you see, or the vice president of the Central Regional House of Chiefs. Do you know how he became the vice president? Right now, the target didn't say he wants to use the Central Regional House of Chiefs and some politicians in the NDC to go to the National House of Chiefs. Go to the Central Regional House of Chiefs, secretary. Because on an enuma by case biane sikebi opesoji obekwa no panoto ewia not to enyumre not to every single bribe he wants to take it. This is the man. Make sure say time when I'm side in war Central Regional House. Because say the day I will retaliate. Time when mo MPP no power na mo ye de na mo say the day I will retaliate. One the Central Regional House me guno. Make sure in 2023, 2024. This guy, ordinary the vice president of the Central Regional House of Chiefs. Now, the president, this guy, he has turned him into a statue. He's using the president like a statue. What this guy, Mokai said a scandal be about Dampare. No. The former National Security Board, the friend saying, Kandapa. Time NPP ba power. Not to be afedi and the National House of Chiefs president. Na Nana Kwebu Ewusi and the vice president of the National House of Chiefs. I'm telling you something about this guy. And Sana, I will take my time and come into his criminality. So that time, no, Omotuaba, our Central Regional House of Chiefs, and obey vice. So on a normal day, say yeah, to Aba at the National House of Chiefs, I was a region behind the representatives echo. So about 5 people from the Central Regional House of Chiefs had to go to Accra to go and vote in the elections now. Time NPP bar power. And the idea was that they wanted every means to get rid of Togbe Afedi as the National House of Chiefs president. Mokai. Togbe Afedi, his vice is Kwebu Ewusi. So, Kandapa money MPP for no calculate. Omo plan be say they were going to make sure Togbe Afedi loses the elections. Kwebu Ewusi, who was his vice, loses the elections to bring in Ojahoho. So Kandapa started the manipulation. Saskanda with some Satana MPP no power. So this guy was part of the group at Yomufi Central Region to go to the National House of Chiefs to go and vote. Now, do you know, say, Togbe Afedi's vice, who was Kwebu Ewusi, was coming from the Central Regional House of Chiefs because he is a Fanti and he was the vice president of the National House of Chiefs. Togbe Afedi, so he was coming from the Volta region. Could you believe? Omudru Accra, omukoto aba no. Mukai say baby me de eye ahemfu bi omutwa omukoto aba de picture. Omuto ye no aba no omutwa picture. It was this man. We move. Me see me catch them say, "You know ye bear man na also wanje bribe no be kan kire me." This is the guy who led it. So when they got there election day, and a Kandapa every man we catch and say they have to do everything and make sure they vote against Kwebu Ewusi of the Central Regional House of Chiefs and being the vice president of the National House of Chiefs. And it Togbe Afedi, the chiefs no free a Central Regional, they were scared. They did not understand why they should come and vote against their own. But this guy was the guy who led that a coup against Togbe Afedi and Kwebu Ewusi. So this guy was the guy who went in there, took 50,000 and told the other chiefs that he has taken all the money. On in a chest, this guy. Me say me person call Tibia because me have him on tape. I have the election no more yet. This guy. So this is the guy who did all the coup against Togbe Afedi and Kwebu Ewusi. Now, do you know what? That is when he became the vice president of the Central Regional House of Chiefs. Right now, the target in United say he wants to use that deputy position at the Central Regional House of Chiefs to become the president of the the Central Regional House of Chiefs because elections seba. And then you see, ope ahemfuna omuye Jumati John Mahama ne na opokwaji the vice president was this guy. Sikebi Obedibi. This is the guy who stood in public, Ekufuado, campaign time, Oka say Kufuado de oye pejini na ade nkofo didi Mahama tema ade Kufuado nkofo this guy. And I'm shocked that you get ministers today who are buying Sisanoma Tamka Makwawi. These are the people. This is the guy on some group. Maka, I'll come and do a story on the Elmina chief. On the grandpa there, or two hotel, or hina or guest house. On the put them in who is all your hine. Or hina or guest house. Elmina of one hine, or hina or guest house. Now, you know, to guest house there. Ellison Abidjan guest house or Tianke. On your guest house, they'll be to my yama mine. Elmina mine, on your Kwawi, anyone, Mediumina less about. But what I want to tell you, when they say, the Elmi it started from when MPP were in power, and what this guy did that, me keeping it quiet, because you see, I wanted to prove a point to them, say,
okay, abusuya wene ensema ekoso ewo political highway ni so eye kwapena edu point abusuya sisiano court no bad in the final ruling ba bontia ye brother na say ye senior boss Kevin Taylor ababe break his hot details na maya or chese sisiano hia enchiche mu bia ye beda say somebody pene kokotiza in some way edemaya aha gossip politics TV so medamase.